4 steps to deal with self-doubt and trust yourself again. We all deal with self-doubt, that nagging little voice inside of us when we don't believe in ourselves. The doubt that we have our own abilities, the self-doubt tends to spiral out of control sometimes. You might start out with something very small about something that, you may have 9, 10 things that you're accomplishing, and one of those things that you was not very good at, okay? But we tend to forget about those 9 other activities that we've done, and we've been able to overcome our self-doubt. So, what happens is that we start with something small, and then one of the little thing that sticks out in our mind, and then it begins to steal our confidence. You start to focus again on that problem instead of trying to move past that. Then it begins to grow and spread. So it stops us from taking advantage of opportunities in our lives. So what we've got to do is figure out how you can use it and how you can refine it as a tool and motivate you to help you stay self-driven, okay? It takes that even in the face of stuff that is scared to do. It takes courage. So hello, my name is Jennifer Gabat. I'm coming to you on this gorgeous day. Can you believe it's almost November, guys? Oh my goodness. So I'm the founder of Inspiring Leaders with Jen, and I help entrepreneurs step into their full greatness and dominate social media marketing. And self-doubt shouldn't be something that you're upset with yourself about having. Unfortunately, we all have self-doubt. There's nothing wrong with that. We may say something wrong. We may do something wrong. The challenge is that some people think you don't need it, okay? Or some people use it as a tool to stop towards their dreams, right? Stop them in the track. Fear of the unknown. So I want to give you 4 of these tips that can help you deal with self-doubt, okay? So number 1 is you have to reframe confidence. Right? So let me ask you this question. Have you ever told yourself, I'm not worthy, I'm not confident, I'm not smart enough, I wish I had more fire? See, here's the thing, guys. I struggle with this all the time. I remember back when I started my online journey, I was in a trucking industry for 20 years. And this was completely new to me when I came into online marketing. But I had the confidence that I would be able to do something new given enough time, right? So, the thing about it is that you can still have confidence, right? And have self-doubt about your capabilities, right? That makes you real. Unless you're an egomaniac, right, and don't feel like you need it, what you have to do is figure out what confidence means to you. Instead of worrying about the negative, I want you to think about the opposite of that, where you've been. The thing about it is, studies have shown the most high performers in this industry, and you know what they found out? Right, is that they believe they have the ability to figure it out. Giving enough time, resources, mentorship, support, they say, I can figure it out given enough time. And you need to believe in that too. I want you to think about all the times that you was in a situation where you thought that you would not be able to figure it out, and guess what? You're able to figure it out, right? That's where confidence comes. So I want you to start thinking back to when you was actually able to figure it out. So instead of saying and freaking out and saying to yourself, I can't do this, I don't know what I'm doing, I want you to stop and think back for those situations where you did figure out the solution and you overcome that lack and you still was able to overcome that self-doubt. You learned what you had to do and you pulled it off, right? And so if you can remember back to those times and say, you know what, I can do this. I can do this. And you will have and be patient with yourself, because you need your time, your mind needs to give it enough time to adjust, to consider new ideas. Okay, so that was number one. Number two, you want to get up every morning and set your intention, becoming a better version of yourself. So, and how you're going to react to the things that's going around your life. You know, you want to get up every day and set 3 words, at least 3 words that you're going to do today. You know, like, I'm going to feel joy today. I'm going to be more patient today. I'm going to be more helpful today, right? And so tomorrow you want to be more compassionate. You may want to be more giving. You want to be more trustworthy, right? So every day you set 3 intentions for you to look throughout your entire day that you can embrace, right? And you're able to set your attention, and guess what? You start retraining yourself to become those characters, right? Day after day, week after week, years after years. And then you just wake up one day and say, oh, well, I have all those characters. And it starts being a natural thing. And that becomes more real self-confidence in your abilities, right? So number 3, I want you to have a clearly defined plan, and you need to keep on momentum, right? If you do not have a step plan a step-by-step plan, even if you have to go in and ask for help, that's better than just sitting still and saying, well, I can't do this, right? Look for the opportunities for others to help you in this process. You know, you don't go into the woods without a map, okay? Or you don't start a new program on something without some type of instructions for you to follow, right? So contemplate what kind of actions you want to take on a daily basis, and then you will have a clear, decisive steps for you to follow. Then you can focus on building that plan and keep the momentum growing so that you can accomplish any goals that you set out, okay? And then the 4th one, the final one, you need to learn from your mistakes instead of judging from your mistakes, okay? And how you're handling them. I want you to take one day a week, okay? And then I want you to look back on your week and judge how you showed up during this week. And I want you to analyze the different situations that you have accomplished in this week. What situations did you go into? What situation could you do better in? What did you learn about yourself? Because when you become self-aware of the different things that are going on in your life, you're able to adjust your reactions to the situation, right? You are growing into that better leader, a better communicator, a better whatever the case may be, right? So, I don't want you to take that time to, when you're reevaluating your week, to beat yourself up, okay? I don't want you to say, I wish I would have done this, or I could have done that, or this or that. I want you to say, what did I learn about how I really am, and what I prefer in my life, right? What I learned about what I liked about it, where did I fall down, and where could I see room to grow, right? Forgive yourself for the past mistakes, but always learn from those mistakes. I believe that so many of us just go throughout our week, in the normal, everyday, we're caught up into this same old, right? We just go with the flow. We're just blinded on how far we've actually grown throughout that week and how far we've overcome certain situations. So I want you to stop judging yourself again and learning on how you can improve your own self, and that comes with self-evaluation and self-development. Judgment is what we're talking about ourselves in a negative way, and I don't want you to judge yourself. Instead, I want you to say the next time that you're trying to feel sorry for yourself, I want you to say, how can I do better myself? How am I going to handle this or say that, right? When you make that switch to a learning standpoint instead of a judgment, disappointment goes away, embarrassment goes away, self-hatred goes away. So much is more beneficial to your well-being when you quit judging yourself. You're learning a better way, a better version of yourself. And over time, you will come into more confidence. You'll be able to figure out things more easily the next time around. If we allow our spirits, our intuition, and lead with our mind and guide us through our decisions and desires, and do not let fear and self-doubt get in our way, we have a better chance to take on task and the purpose of what if we are kicking, what our minds are kicking and screaming throughout the whole process, but it's going to help you come out a better person on the end. So I hope that these 4 tips was helpful for you with helping your self-doubt. I know that you have the ability to be great, and you have the ability to share great ideas with this world. So go out there and have a fantastic week. And if you are still unclear about that certain path that you're wanting to take this journey, let's talk. I would love to help create a path just specifically for you. So comment, stop the doubt below, and I'll reach out to you. So thanks again for watching, and have a fantastic day.